Hi, I'm Paul the Outdoor Movie Guy, and today we're going to look at speaker stands. These are two of the different stands that we use. This is one of our smaller ones. This would be more for the backyard events. Great thing about these is do have the orange legs, very easy to see at night. The annoying thing is they have great orange legs and they're easy to see at night. These are great for smaller events. Like I said, they don't get the speakers quite as high, but they do get the speakers off the floor, which is really going to improve your sound quality. Moving from that, we go to our larger events. We do use the ultimate speaker stands. These are absolutely wonderful stands. They go a lot higher. They have an air assist to help you get the stands up in the air. And this one is slightly different in that it does have one leg that can be extended longer than the others. Now you may be wondering, why is that important? Well, you're doing outdoor movies on ground that's often not quite even. You may be on a slope in San Francisco or wherever it happens to be. What you can do is that bottom leg, you can have longer than the other legs, or you can even put these on stairs and have them work that way. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the ultimate right here and how that portion of it works. Then I'm going to show you a cheat way to get speaker stands up. If you're kind of smaller and you struggle getting the big speaker on top of the stand, I'm going to show you a little cheat for doing that properly. And then we'll go over a little bit of speaker stand safety. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the ultimate's little trick. All right, there's a couple of projectors right there. All right. So I'm going to do this sideways. Okay, so if we were using these on a big slope, this would not be safe. The speaker would be here and it would easily fall over. But what we're going to do right here is we have this third leg. Let me tighten the main piece first. We've got this third leg. I'm going to extend that leg. And now you will see we're vertical with this speaker stand. So that means you can do this in an area that's not exactly flat. And of course you'd have to make sure that this piece was open. So this is really good for a banked area. It could also work with stairs. So if you need to get those speaker stands on stairs, this would allow you to get them nice and level. And again, these, gotta get it the right way, raise. These telescope to 9 feet high. So that's super high. It's well out of frame. When you have them high, you just got to make sure they're nice and wide at the base, and we want to get some weights just to make sure they stay down. And I'm just going to change that and lock it in place. Cool. All right, we'll put that to the side for 1 minute. Cool. All right, so we're going to go to this little speaker stand right now. Again, with a speaker stand, you don't want it like this and set it up like that. This isn't going to hold anything. This is going to fall over. It's going to be dangerous. So whenever we set up a speaker stand, I don't want to see events with them like that. We always want to be as wide as possible. And that is perfect. And then we can set it up, and this is really secure. If there's any wind whatsoever, we want to get a sandbag. And we want to place it over one of the legs to make sure it stays nice and stable. Right, I told you I was going to show you guys a little trick for putting up speakers on stands. So here we go. First thing I'm going to do is get the stand to the height that I want it to be at. And then I'm going to fold it forwards and grab my speaker. Now, if you do have the QSCs, you have to choose the right hole. I'm going to go in the back hole so it's straight. Am I just out of frame? I think I am. Okay, cool. So while it's on the floor, I've placed it in the hole, and I'm going to come around here, and it can be really hard to get that speaker lifted up and put it on top of that little hole. This way you already have it in there. I'm going to get nice and low. I'm going to bend both of my knees. I'm going to get underneath, and I'm going to lift with my legs, not with my back, and get the speaker stand up. So I'm bending my knees, and I'm slowly walking it up, and then my speaker is nice and high, and I've got it up without having to lift the speaker itself. Again, if it was a windy night, I'm going to put that just over one of the feet, and then we can set up the back. At the end of the night, I want to get it down. I'm going to move that out the way. I'm going to slowly walk backwards, bending the knees, a little pressure off, slide the speaker stand out, and then we're done. At the end of the night, when we release all of the screws and everything, release them and then just give them a little twist so we don't lose any screws, and make sure they go back in the bags. When you do events at night, it's very, very easy to lose stuff, especially if they are in black bags. So at the end of the night, do an idiot check. When you walk around the thing, you're looking for cables, you're looking for bags, you're looking for anything you may have forgotten. Okay. And then we're really going to go quickly into the ultimate stand. Again, I'm going super nice and wide. I'm making sure I'm tight at the base right here. I've got this piece out, and this time I am actually going to lift it up there. I feel comfortable with that. Bending the knees. Perfect. So with the ultimate, right now we're in locked. So this isn't going anywhere. If I move this to raise, it's actually going to assist me. When I do the raise, I do like to put a sandbag just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere in the base right there. And I'm in raise. I can now lift it up to the desired height and zoom back down here. And then I can put it into lock. Keep it on this. Now, if I wanted to lower it, if I do it slowly, it'll slowly start coming down. If it's going too quick for myself, I'll just twist it again, but we're going to bring this down nice and slowly. Perfect. And I can put it in lock and take it down. So the last thing I'm going to show you is what I do with the cables, a little bit of cable management. On all my cables, I do have Velcro around them, and I always try and put it at the end that's going to be near the speaker. So with something like this, I'm going to go in with my power. I'm going to make sure the cable's not pulled too tight, and I'm going to bring it up high right here. And the same thing, I'm trying to keep the pressure off this piece right here. I'm going to do the same type of thing. And if you look at my cables, there's no hard pressure. And doing things like that, your cables are going to last a lot longer. And after I've set this up to this piece, you'll notice I didn't do it down here because I still need to extend it. I did it nice and high, and now I can go into my raise mode and put it to wherever I need it to go. Once it's ready, I lock it. We can get these, we can wrap them around here just to make it nice and neat. End of the night, same thing. You bring it down nice and gentle. And that's it. So I hope that was helpful. These are just things that I use in my business when I'm using speaker stands. Main thing is always keep an eye on things like the feet of your speaker stands, all of the screws. If you ever get any really big dents in them, you're going to worry a little bit about the structural integrity of them. So perhaps don't use them or get that leg replaced at that point. Any good brand of speaker stand, you're going to be able to buy the spares for them. I really do like the Ultimate support speaker stands. They're really nice. They're a lot more money. If you look after them, they will last for years. All right, thank you very much. Have a good one. Cheers.